Hey, welcome to the podcast. We're going to be ranking sports.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, yeah.
First off, my number one is hockey. I really like to watch it, and it's just entertaining.
Mine's definitely not hockey. My first pick is good old American football, just because all the people that play it love it. It's their sport, and it's like every single level is fun to watch. High school, college, NFL, all of it's fun to watch. So that's why I picked that.
All right, so for my number one, I probably got volleyball. Volleyball. Reason number one, it's really fun to play. You get that team dynamic going. Number two, it's fun to watch. Just cheer on your local team, college team, professional league, and yeah, it's just like it's a good sport.
I do love playing volleyball.
Oh yeah.
All right, your turn.
My number two is golf.
Forgot about golf.
I like playing it. It's not 100% the best to watch. It is a little slow, but playing it's kind of fun.
I love playing golf. I forgot about. I love playing golf. I forgot about that. I didn't put that on my list. But just to take this pick, my next favorite sport to watch or whatever is boxing. Just because it's like once a month about, and it's usually high stake, entertaining the entire time, and you don't really get bored, and it's just a good thing that brings groups all together because you're like, oh my gosh, there's a fight, and then you guys will hang out.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay. My number two, I have badminton. Now, badminton is a fun sport to play, and it's a fun sport to watch. And it can get super intense no matter what level you're playing at. So that's what I got for my number two.
I definitely don't like playing that in PE, but my number three is basketball. I like watching it. I like the fast pace of it.
See, I like watching high school basketball and a little bit of college, but that's about it.
Yeah.
NBA gets boring.
Yeah. Well, for some people, but for me it does. Anyways, my list is super messed up. I have a track and field at my next pick because it is my sport. I love to watch it. I watch the fastest people in the world run, and it's just entertaining to me. Even though I run one of the worst races in there, I love the feeling of it, and it's just like the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, that's a pretty good sport. You kind of stole it from me. So for my number three, I have sumo wrestling. Now, it's a really good sport. A lot of me and my friends like to watch it. It's like just these big guys who train for big guys who train for months and years, and it's high stakes. It's a fast paced game, and it's a really good time to watch. And I probably will never play it because the training is too grueling.
Even though they're fat.
It's like all muscles, but yeah, whatever.
So, my number four. Are we on number four? We're on number four, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My number four is gymnastics. I like watching it because they can do all like the flips I know I can't do, and they can like get really high up in the air. It's just kind of entertaining to watch.
I mean, I guess not for me, but like whatever makes you happy. I guess. My next one is pickleball because I just thought of this actually. It is so much fun to play, and it's like a new sport that like it's recent, and yeah, old people, young people. I mean, me myself, I think I'm pretty freaking good at pickleball, but like I don't know. Nah, I like it when like someone has it. I'm always playing the whole time, and it's fun.
I'd agree with that. Pickleball is very fun. So for my number four, I have table tennis / ping pong, specifically for the reason of Olympic ping pong. It's like one of the crazy. Yeah, it's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I don't even know how they do it. Like the ball reaches like it's got to be like hundreds of miles an hour, but they can still comprehend where it goes and stuff. They're just hitting it back and forth super fast. It's So sometimes it's fast paced, but sometimes they're so good that just for like minutes straight they hit it back and forth. So it's really fun to play, and it's even more fun to watch.
I like that.
So for my last one is gonna be swim. I like swimming. I like watching like Olympic, and and it's just a fun sport to watch. It's entertaining.
I don't know about that one. I think swimming can be boring as freak.
I actually like swimming a lot, so it makes me mad.
Anyways, my final pick is soccer. I don't like playing soccer. I don't like watching soccer, but when the World Cup comes around, everyone is watching it because they're cheering on their country. So that is the primary reason why I picked that. But like, yeah, it's really just because the World Cup. There you go, Mr. Ori.
Number 5, final pick. I gotta go with Olympic diving, because just seeing, especially like China and Russia and America the last few years, in the Olympics, they've been really good. They got some good stuff going. And it's just cool to see, just the skill it takes and the synchronization that they have going, just diving in the water. So, because I couldn't pick swimming. Yeah.
It sounds pretty interesting.
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of drafting.
Second episode.
More to come. We'll catch you next time.
Hi, this is Caitlin Light
and Lauren Klump.
and today we're going to be talking about like what our dream vacations are in the summertime. So, me personally, I like a warm vacation. I mean, being in the snow is definitely fun, but like I prefer if I'm going on vacation it to be warm. What about you?
Same. I like getting tan.
So, I would say probably really anywhere like that's warm with the beach, but like preferably somewhere that has like the little houses on the water, because for me that is just sounds so much
It's
fun.
convenient too.
Yeah.
Just be able to like walk out and go on the beach. I also think like going to Colorado and like hiking and stuff would be fun,
Yeah.
and like seeing like all the sights and everything.
Mhm.
But like me personally, I wouldn't go
Yeah.
to a snowy place to
Yeah.
ski or anything.
I like Colorado. I've been there a couple times, but like nothing is better in my opinion than just going to the beach, cuz like if it's a vacation, I guess some people have different like versions of a vacation, but for me, I would call it relaxing. And hiking and like doing a bunch of stuff isn't really relaxing.
Yeah. No, I get that.
So like going to the beach and just like laying out all day and then getting good food. And I mean occasional shopping, but other than that, just relaxing.
I feel like when you think of a vacation, you automatically think of a beach and everything, just because like that's the most common and the most relaxing.
So like, is there a specific place that you would?
I like anywhere in Florida. That's where I've like only been to the beach. I mean, I've been to Virginia Beach, but I've only really went to beaches in Florida. But like Bora Bora is pretty. I've seen like YouTube videos of people going, and they have like the houses above the water.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
And that looks really fun, and the water's really clear.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, a beach is a beach. I mean, if I don't want to be at like a gross beach or anything, but like I'll be happy either way.
Yeah, and they have like the little slides like that go with the houses.
Mhm.
You can slide down.
Mhm.
And the rooms themselves are like so pretty and cool. Like I've been to Mexico, and it's like an all-inclusive, and they like the people that work at the hotel, they like tidy up your room for you and make it all pretty. And I don't know, like just stuff like that. Like you feel like you're in luxury.
Mhm.
Anything like that. Do you plan on ever going to Bora Bora or something like that?
Probably not. I mean, I would want to, but I mean, right now, no.
But like
maybe like
in
in
the
the
future.
future.
Yeah, like when?
When probably like I don't know. In like 20 years, I don't know.
For like a honeymoon or what?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't. Have you ever been to like a snowy place? Like, obviously, we live in a snowy place, but like, have you ever vacationed somewhere?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Would you rather go to like Florida or California? Because they both have beaches.
Florida.
Yeah.
I feel like California's too populated and everything's really expensive.
Everything is so expensive there. And the beaches in Florida or like anywhere like that are just so much nicer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, Other than like laying out on the beach, do you ever, whenever you go to Florida, do you ever like get on a boat or anything?
In Virginia, I went parasailing, but I haven't done that in Florida, but like I feel like that'd be fun, or like going on a jet ski or something like that.
I've always wanted to go on jet skis, but I've never been old enough to just like rent one by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents are kind of nervous to go on one, and I'm also nervous as well, like in the ocean at least.
Yeah.
Because the ocean kind of freaks me out, but at the same time, I love it.
Yeah. I think going snorkeling would be cool too.
Mm-hmm.
And having like a waterproof camera and taking pictures and stuff.
Hey, Lauren, what is your favorite vacation you've ever taken?
I think my favorite vacation I've taken is when I went to this like Ozark thing with my family. I don't really know exactly where it's at. It's in Missouri. And me and my sister, we had like a kayak and we went down this like trail, and it was just fun because we got a workout in, and it was like funny watching her struggle. What's your favorite vacation?
I would say whenever I went on a Disney cruise, it was a lot of fun because like we got to go to different places, and you also got to have fun on the boat. There's always stuff to do, and there's constantly like free food, which is good. Their ice cream was my favorite thing ever. But I recommend going on a cruise if you ever get the chance.
I've never been.
Well, it's a lot of fun. Thank you for watching our podcast.
Places to go. Greece by Keely. So some of the topic outlines we're going to do are cities, historical sites, and museums. Some of the top 5 cities I would love to go to is Athens. It's very historical and I like Greek mythology, so I think it would be really cool to go visit that. Ithaca, I love the book, The Odyssey, and it's located in that, and I would love to go see it just to have that experience. Chania is a coastal island or a coastal city, and it has really pretty like bright colored buildings. Rhodes is another coastal city. It's more of an island, and islands are fun. It's Greece. And then Argos is very historic with the stuff, so I would love to go see that and all the historical places and buildings they've had there. Here's Athens. It's really pretty, and like the Acropolis is just looking, or not the Acropolis. Yeah, the Acropolis of Athena is just staring down at like the entire city, and it's really cool. Ithaca, Rhodes, there's all those colorful buildings, and then like that church is really old and would be really cool to go visit all that. Some historical sites I would love to see is the Acropolis of Athena. Like I said, it's on top of the mountain, and it's just really cool. The Parthenon, it's very similar to how it looks. It is in a different part of Greece, which I think's cool, and then the Palace of the Grand Master, you don't get to see a lot of like the old palaces built back then, so I would love to go look at it and see what they did and how they accomplished that. Same with the ancient stadiums and theaters. For them to house so many people in those, it's really interesting how they were able to do that. So here they are. As you can tell, they're pretty similar. This one is in Athens, not this one though. That's the palace, and there's one of the mini theaters. This one isn't even one of the largest ones they have. Then some of the museums I think would be fun to go to
is the National Archaeological Museum. Same with the one in Olympia. They both have lots of things they've dug up and found throughout the years. And then the Acropolis Museum is just a well-known museum. I would like to be able to say I visited. Oops. There we go. So the buildings look really pretty in how they look like museums. Some of the famous paintings, either they were done by somebody from Greece or they are currently in Greece, is Venus de Milo. That one's pretty popular. The Winged Victory, the Mask, Ulysses and the Sirens, and then the statues. Here they are. Venus de Milo is pretty popular. You've probably seen this one around or heard of it. The Winged Victory, it's really cool that they were able to make something like that out of granite or marble, whatever they used to make it. This is the Mask they found. Ulysses and the Sirens, it's a good story. It's kind of like the story from the Odyssey with Odysseus. Amazing story. And then the statues, they were originally holding up a building, kind of like the Parthenon or the Acropolis, just a little different. And when they took the building down, or it fell, one of the two, they took the statues because they were in well enough condition besides like this one. But one of the statues is missing. People like to say their sister statue. There's 6 of them, but one of them is missing, and it's actually in the British Museum, which I would like to go see that one too. And that's why you should go to Greece. Thanks for listening.
Hi guys, today I'm here with Michael. Today I'm gonna be talking to him and asking him questions about his high school years. So the first question I have to ask you was, how did people start calling you John instead of Mike, your real name?
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, I've pretty much always gone by Michael. You know, I mean, even though it's my middle name, my parents have just always called me by that. But then a couple of years ago, it would have been like Wyatt, Oswald, and like a couple of others in this class, I think. For some reason, they just picked up and started calling me John. And so since then, they've just continued to call me John or John Michael sometimes, you know. Just whatever, you know.
Do you like it? You don't mind?
I mean, I guess if you ask me what my name is, I'll just say Michael because it's what I've always gone by. But I don't particularly care if you call me John as long as I know who you're talking about.
Yep, I feel you. How was school experience?
My high school experience. I mean, all in all, it was pretty good. I mean, most of the people in my grade, you know, I've known them since kindergarten pretty much. And I see them outside of school anyway, so just around town or whatever. So that's definitely been nice, knowing the people. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Like, you also gonna say, like, do you like seeing the same people and like having this? How is it having the same friends since you were younger?
Oh, yeah, I definitely like it. I know some people want to go to, like, you know, like a bigger school, or I know some people here who plan on going to a bigger college after high school. Because they want to be in a bigger crowd, but you know, I know everybody, and I like being able to know everybody. And
who was your favorite teacher and why?
My favorite teacher, just in high school or throughout all of school?
I don't know. Which one would you do?
All of school, like high school.
Yeah.
In high school.
Or you can't do that one.
Probably in high school, Mr. Kruk. He's been a good teacher. Learned some history, some business from him. And the discussions that we have whenever school week's done, always interesting. Out of all schools though, you know, elementary, junior high, everything, I'd have to say the legend, Mr. Harris. No one can beat.
I'm new, but you're a good teacher.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's too bad he retired a couple of years ago, but yeah, I mean he's subbing now for Mrs. Gebhardt.
Oh, he be. I think
And during the summer, if my parents really want to put me to work, then they can just send me over to my grandparents or to the farm or whatever, and there's work
that's
to do there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Important life. Give me important life lesson and some advice for the people that are becoming seniors or just in high school.
I guess the biggest thing I say is maybe don't waste your time. Not saying that you have to always rush about doing stuff, but this year, senior year's just flown by, and it doesn't even feel different than any other year for the most part. It feels like any other year of school that I've been through, but mentally, like after the fact, I recognize like, oh, it's kind of the last thing I'm doing. Like at my last cross country meet this year, I went to it and I ran and it felt like any other meet, other than like, oh, we took maybe like an extra picture at the end, because it was the last one.
Yeah.
The race itself didn't feel any different, but now, it's just like, oh, I'm not going back to that because that's done.
Yeah.
So, don't let the time slip away from you. Don't necessarily make things into something bigger than they should be, but
also appreciate everything.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Enjoying the moment.
Mhm.
Yeah. What you like about school?
What do I like about school?
Yeah.
People are generally pretty good. Like I said, I've known them a long time earlier.
And then you feel like, kind of at home type stuff, but,
Yeah.
you can just be yourself. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. I'm definitely at home in New Berlin. I can see the school from my house, so
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. So I definitely kind of have to feel at home, I think. And the schedule, I definitely like the schedule. Sometimes, generally, when I'm by myself, I can just, during summer break or whatever, I can get out of schedule and just really mess up getting everything done. But doing school, it's scheduled day in, day out, same thing.
But I think this is a very long video, so bye.
Yep.